What's up guys, Alex here from Business and Fitness. This video I think was important to make regardless the fact that I've experienced it really recently and it's still like left a bad taste in my mouth makes it even more relevant. So basically Sue Lasmar, the international Brazilian fitness model who's now stationed in Miami, was meant to be basically sitting right here with me. Why is she not here? Which is why I've been asked by many people, including two different companies who were relying on me to get her here for paid appearances and seminars and stuff like that. So there is good news, there is a silver lining, and it's actually ultimately going to end up better. So Sue Lasmar made 3 connecting flights. She went from Rio to Miami, Miami to Atlanta, Atlanta to LA, only to get stopped at LA because her visa was denied. Basically, it's that classic thing. If you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail. That's exactly what happened. And it cost me a lot of money. So long story short, I didn't sleep from Wednesday to Saturday trying to call immigration because they're stationed in Canada and outside of America, basically everywhere but in Australia, to help try and fast track a visa. Because she's a Brazilian passport holder and not a US passport holder, they said it takes up to 2 weeks. They couldn't fast track it. Essentially, if you're a US holder, they can get it like that for you. So anyway, I held her up in LA for 3 days. She was really cool about it, and she is actually like one of the most genuine people I've ever met. So anyway, I had to send her back. So her visa is due to, basically we are expecting an answer. We're told it can't take any longer than 2 weeks. We're expecting an answer in 7 days from the date of this video, which is today's, I think, the 11th or the 12th. It's the 12th. So basically I was supposed to drop her off back to go there this morning. So anyway, we had like 18 photo shoots scheduled. We actually got a whole bunch of really cool stuff that I can't really go into too much, but we're going to be working together on more things than I had originally intended, but it's going to be huge. Anyway, it's going to be something we're going to have this continuing relationship for. So worst case, we all got to know each other a lot better. She was really cool. She apologized because we both failed to prepare. Having an Australian passport, you forget like how crazy immigration is here. And because there was no treaty set up with Brazil and in Australia via the US or there's no association. You could live in fucking Brunei and get here quicker than if you live in Brazil. So anyway, so she will be coming back most likely end of this month because her visa should be approved in 7 days. And she is offered to stay up to 4 weeks. She said, I'll cancel everything. Different, she's got photo shoots and things, planned events everywhere. She's like, I'll cancel it all. She wants to work with us, which is fucking awesome. Anyway, I ended up losing about $5,500 to $6,000 in a single day. Travel insurance wouldn't reimburse me for flights and for her hotels and taxis and blah, blah, while we were waiting in limbo because of course, they had a visa clause, which was my own fault. It's a super expensive mistake to make, and fortunately, it's not going to ruin us. It just hurts the pocket. And this is your classic case of fail to prepare and prepare to fail. And that's exactly what happened. Not only that, I had to let down people that were counting on me. Like I had to let down the owner of World's Gym who he's actually on his way to London now. The only reason he had stayed back was to do the seminar. So now we're pushing it all back. The good news is we're going to double our photo shoot content. We're going to do a documentary. We're going to do a couple of videos and launch them kind of subliminally through some really big entertainment websites to hopefully go viral. We've got some cool content we're going to release when her Instagram hits 1 million followers, which will be around the end of the year. So anyway, there's the update for the large amount of people that were asking me where she is. The good news is she's going to be around for 2 to 3 times longer when she gets here at the end of the month or in July. So we're going to have a lot more time to do things and basically hone it in. We're also going to be working on some Sue Lasmar series custom female items with Citizen Zeus, which will be really, really cool. Like this has nothing to do with Sue, this one here, but this is the prototype we got of the Citizen Zeus NBA jerseys. Is obviously inspired by the Bulls 23 Michael Jordan, favorite player ever, only besting Kobe Bryant. So we've got these coming in navy and black with red. They're going to look sick. We're going to get these little lettering embroidered. Anyway, we've got a whole bunch of development, a whole bunch of really, really cool, unique things coming in. I really can't wait for this 3rd release. The 2nd release, although these are quite unique, little things like the patches on there that I really like. I'm thinking big picture. And next year, the range that we have, I will be confident to go anywhere in the world, Culture Kings to Champs or whatever it is, and go, this is my product. basically put it in front of them and go, we both know that you need this. I'm going to have it marketed so well. I have my athletes picked out perfectly. I have the 24-month plan. I've even been talking with Simon Fitwear, who we are just like the best mates. And he has the exact same goal. He wants to tour the world with Fitwear, which is going to be like a household name in 12 months maximum. I've seen I'm involved with everything they're doing on the back end because we work together on manufacturing, and they've stepped it up a level. And then again, they found factories I didn't know existed. They found quality unmatched. Their pricing, they're just going to kill it. And I would really suck to not be a part of it because it's awesome being around the same age. We can come up together. Yeah, so the important thing is check everything, especially with businesses. Don't sign contracts. Don't get into anything before you've checked with everybody. Don't be an idiot like me and throw away $6,000 for absolutely fucking nothing. I just wanted to finish this video on something a little bit different to the topic of soup, basically, and what happened with the visa. A lot of people keep asking me and a lot of friends who we all kind of have this network now where everyone seems to know each other in the fitness industry. And a lot of people are, this whole quit your job, quit the 9-to-5 job and get into your own business thing is becoming really big, which is awesome. I totally support that kind of movement to becoming an entrepreneur and doing things on your own terms and for yourself, and making your own life rich with wealth and happiness and good experiences. Now, the main problem that I seem to see with everybody is that everyone keeps making excuses. Oh, I don't have enough money. You don't need hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this. Your dream, the ultimate goal, yeah, you might, but you start from zero and you work your way up. You cannot be a blue chip multinational company like a Nike overnight. They've been around since 1949, I think, or longer. Bulla, like for example, we're in the ice cream business now. Bulla has been around for over 100 years. You cannot compete with that off the bat. You need to establish yourself. There are steps, and everyone wants to go from 0 to 100 without doing any of the numbers in between. And it's really lazy and it's selfish and it's uninspiring, to be honest. I wish a lot more people would just, like, no one comes in and goes, you know what, I know it's gonna suck. I know it's gonna take its toll. I know there's gonna be sacrifices and I'm willing to do it. Whereas people get this misconception from watching other people that they think have just come here like that there's hours in the gym or in the office or whatever is behind the scenes for years upon years before you've even heard of them that result in that maybe seemingly making it overnight. Everyone has worked for what they've received, okay? And people have to stop being resentful and hateful towards people like that. Because really all it is, and the more you see it, the more you realize it's a reflection of their inner conflicts with their own progression of where they are in their lives, and it actually becomes quite sad, and a lot of people will try and help them, to be honest, because no one wants negativity like that around their lives. So yeah, another thing, you've got to stop being a pussy and just go do it. Who cares if you fail? I would much rather fail 20 times knowing I tried. Just like I did with immigration. I wasted 6 days, probably $1,000 in overseas calls to make sure that I had exhausted every single option just in case. Whereas otherwise you're just playing the what if game. What if I did this? Or you become that guy in the gym who has an injury and used to be able to lift this. Or the basketball player that was fucking on his way up in high school and something happened. It's all bullshit. No one cares for your story. People only will respect you if your story has a happy ending, to be honest. And the only way you've really quit is when you stop trying. And that's the truth. You can... sometimes it takes 9 failures of trial and error to find exactly what works, and on that 10th time you hit it big, or at least you're starting the journey, and you won't get to that fork in the road, So just do it. I hate to sound cliche, I hate to sound like a Nike ad, but you really need to just do it and find out whether or not it works, and accept. And this is another thing, accept that it might not work. These people are so scared of failing that they don't even try. And half the time they have brilliant ideas. They could be 99% sure it's going to succeed, but that 1% of failure kind of lingering in their mind is enough to put them off. And that's bullshit. You need to become a man or a woman, be an adult and be mature about things and go, fuck it. If I lose a bit of money, make sure you've got a support system in place so that you can still afford to live for, say, 6 months to a year while it starts up. That's normal. Anybody can do that. You know, you might just have to sacrifice the nice pair of shoes, nice sunglasses, nice car, trip away, whatever. It's going to be worth it. Even if your dream doesn't come to fruition, you can cross it off going, okay, I've tried that, what's next? You've got to stop being down on yourself, stop being negative like I was for the last 6 days, and being positive. You know what? I just lost money. No one's died. I've lost a bit of time, big deal, whatever. And you start again. The quicker you fail, the quicker you'll succeed, because you've got to get a couple failures out of the way first. Anyway, I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Hopefully next time we chat, there will be better news about Sue with this visa, which will probably be in about 7 days, and then we can have some really cool content, and you actually have a couple prettier faces, Jess and Sue, to look at rather than me all the time, because I am getting uglier by the day. I'm really sorry. See ya.